What's up, world? Thanks for tuning in. This is vlog number 3 of Behind the Grind. And in this vlog, I wanted to create a quick distinction to clarify the differences between a co-working space versus an incubator. Now, co-working is a popular buzzword that has risen to prominence, I would say, over the last 5 years or so. And it's really a result of a shift in the employment and work model, where a lot of jobs that were once full-time employment positions at organizations have now shifted towards remote on-demand contract positions. And this has created an influx of independent contractors and consultants that now need office space to operate out of. But getting office space and furnishing it and equipping it, and the monthly and day-to-day cost of running it can be cost prohibitive for a lot of independent contractors and a lot of freelancers. So companies like WeWork have identified this demand vacuum and have come out with a solution, which is they would typically rent out like an entire floor of a nice, prestigious building in a prominent location in a city, usually a metropolitan or urban city, downtown, and places like that, where a person would want to have an office and an address that's associated with that area as well. And they have furnished these offices with all of the things that you would need, from furniture to technology appliances, to video conference rooms, to the equipment that you need to do conference calls and video conferences and have meetings and even host your events at. And they have made it a turnkey, seamless move in, move out kind of a situation. And they've also added all of these ancillary services that pretty much add up to a Fortune 500 office experience, but have, because of the communal model of it and allowing the people that occupy the space to choose the level of service that they want, they have made office space very accessible. And they've also increased the quality of the office space experience. So co-working spaces like WeWork, which happens to be like the industry leader, so they would be like the Walmart or Amazon of the co-working space. They have created a work environment that is very conducive to independent freelance work, and they basically provide the office space and all of the infrastructure for running your business, but they don't interfere or get involved in your actual day-to-day running of your business. So it's just pretty much pay to play. The difference, well, let me take it back. An incubator will also offer you the same level of office space and office infrastructure. The distinction is that an incubator usually requires an application process. So you can't just walk in and say, I want to be a member of 1776. There's an application process, and they have to look at your business and see whether it's a fit for their ecosystem, whether their relationships would benefit you, and whether your product and your presence and your participation in their ecosystem would benefit them and their partners and their relationships as well. So 1776 happens to be probably the most popular and prominent tech incubation space in the DC metropolitan area, and all of pretty much all of the big startups that have come out of the DC area in the last 5 years or so were at one point a member of the 1776 ecosystem. So if you're looking to just find office space to run your consultancy firm out of, there are a lot of good options. WeWork would be a good one to start at, but there's also a lot of smaller ones that are local. And it's just a matter of you finding a location that's kind of ideal for your specific type of work. And then also kind of the energy and the culture of the other members of the co-working space. So different co-working venues have different specializations. So let's say you're an NGO consultant, so there may be a co-working space in your neighborhood that has a lot of other NGO based consultancies. So that would be a good place, because culturally and energy wise and just relationship wise, you could stand to benefit from the other people that are in that community. If you're looking to do something in the startup space, The benefit of an incubator program would be the relationships that these incubators have with other organizations, with mentors, industry leaders, and gatekeepers in the specific industries that you're trying to target. And they will open up their resources and their relationships to allow you to have dialogue and discourse and feedback and insight from these organizations that you would inevitably need to have contact with in order to adapt and mold and validate your product. Price points are pretty much similar for both of them, but it's just a matter of what your focus is and what you want to get out of your office experience. So to wrap it up, a co-working space is a really nice, affordable, turnkey, seamless office space for anybody that wants to run anything from a consultancy firm to, like, let's say you're an architect, or let's say you're an accountant. Any of these services that you provide, you would have really nice office space, furniture, infrastructure, Wi-Fi, conference rooms, boardrooms, and front desk assistance as well. If you're trying to do something in the tech space and you need to have relationships and the knowledge base and all of the advantages of being able to communicate with technology gatekeepers, ed tech gatekeepers, biotech gatekeepers, I would suggest you go with an incubator and apply and go through the process, because the benefit that you stand to gain from those relationships is it can be priceless, especially in the early stages. I hope this video has been useful and created some clarity between the two often conflated terms, co-working space and incubator. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you know anybody that could possibly benefit or would find this information interesting or useful, I'd appreciate a share. Subs and likes are always appreciated as well. I have a lot of really cool content coming up. I'm gonna try to do 2 to 4 of these a week, so tune in. Appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.